Hi, welcome back to Foxx Play. I'm your host with the most fur, Foxx here. It's been quite a while since I did an episode of Foxx Play. Sorry about that. I've been staying away from mobile gaming among things for a little while. And tried to focus a bit on music. Not that any of you listen to it. No, just kidding. I would have done another video of Marvel Future Fight before, but honestly I didn't really have much to say about the new update, as I'm not really able to do a whole lot yet. As far as those characters go, I've got Ving Tier 2 ready. Working on Torch as time goes on. Pretty close anyway to getting him up. As you can see, might as well burn all these. And yeah, so as far as the Fantastic Four, there's not a lot I can say. I can say that a lot of people have been informing me that Dr. Doom may or may not be worth it, the effort, but as far as I'm concerned, Dr. Doom anyway, just because it's Dr. Doom, is more than worth it. Invisible Woman, 6,600 crystals. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm already somewhat halfway there as it is, and what have you. From what I can tell, Thing isn't too bad. Torch, I can't say a lot because I haven't used them yet. I have this inkling habit of not really paying attention to characters unless they're maxed anyway. Invisible Woman, I've heard nothing about. As far as capability and have you. See, not a lot to really mention this time around. I had great prospects for the Fantastic Four and stuff, and I'm still looking forward to Dr. Doom, even though it's going to take years to get there, it seems. Right now, farming those McCran crystals. McCaran, something like that. Anyway, and Phoenix feathers. Those are easily enough gotten. Boy, my clear tickets went down. So basically, this is usually what I'm doing most of the time. If I'm not feeding biometrics to level up somebody, I'm trying to get mats or something else for some stupid quest or something. But that's the love of Marvel Future Fight, they just want to keep you going, keep you doing stuff. And that's the way that goes. And every time I can almost get a full roster of characters, every character, maybe not so much max, but every character, they always come out with more for me to get, which is kind of like a new moment, but it happens. some updates that might have happened since the last time I did a video. As you can see, my cap is now tier 3, and so is Spidey. I'm not as impressed with Cap as people sold it to me. Spidey tier 3 was pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And yeah. So if you want to see me doing some actual gameplay here and not just babble on doing all the quick stuff here, let's go ahead and do a world boss. Yeah, world boss. I'm not up for ABX right now. I'm embarrassing myself. Yeah. Cable's the world boss today. Not interested. Corvus. Oh. Actually, I wanted to show you how I just spanked this guy really with yeah, her. Scarlet Witch. Mine's a little off today, I suppose. But, yeah. You know how they're always telling you, in any of these modes, like World Boss or ABX or something, you don't want to just stand there? But with Scarlet Witch, she can kind of just it easy. At least so far. And the thing, you know, even at level 64. So I have, you know, ever since I got her uni, I've been more than super impressed with Scarlet Witch. Not that I wasn't anyway. She was, you know, people seem to only care when they become metas. I seem to care about characters like Crystal and Scarlet Witch before all that fandom hits, you know. Emma Frost, I was totally down. Everybody's like, no, don't work on Emma Frost. She's not worth it. And then all of a sudden she became like the best thing ever. So, I mean, especially in PvP, her new shadow clone jutsu, I call it. Where she summons up the clone and is able to reflect damage. That made her really, really freaking mean. But as shown, Scarlet Witch is one of those ones that can kind of just stand there and wail on a world boss. And that wasn't even 1, that was 6 that time. So, you know, she's pretty good. Let's see. So yeah, I work on characters that I love first, as far as comic continuity, things like that, and everything downhill, which is why you're seeing so many Guardians here, you know, Star-Lord, my Rocket Raccoon, which is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. You know, the CTP of energy, overdrive fully, you know, not a slacker when it comes to my Rocket Raccoon. Anyway, and I've seen a lot of Guardians. Drax there, you got, you know, Drax, you got Mantis here, you know. And, you know, I'm what you call a casual gamer, who spends maybe 15 to 25 bucks sometimes, depending on this game. And as far as I'm concerned, really, you can't go really wrong with anybody unless if you're doing Hulkling. Maybe Quake. Out of all the characters I have tier 2, Quake is probably the biggest tier 2 regret that I have, maybe. She just doesn't have any oomph, really. Some surprising ones I found is actually Winter Soldier. Not a huge fan of that whole storyline. I kind of wish Bucky was dead. Because, honestly, as many times as he came back up, might have been him, no, it was just a clone or something else, to have him fully back was kind of unreal, didn't feel right to me, but that's just me. But surprisingly, in the game, he's very, very well proficient, especially with his 5th skill, and it does a lot of damage really quickly. Crystal, to me, has always been awesome, but she kind of got overshadowed over time by, like, Jean and some others. But now that with her sparkly new uni, she is a lot more prominent than she used to be. So, that's about all I have to say about Marvel Future Fight for this time around for this Foxx play. Sorry it wasn't more entertaining, but, them's the dice. See you later, guys.